I would tell you one thing, women come and go, right? But yourself, the person that you look into the mirror every single day, that person you see every day, that person in your mind that you speak to, you spend your whole life with, right? If you don't make this person the best person that you can possibly make, right? You're never gonna truly love yourself, and you're never gonna truly be confident, and you're never gonna be. My breakup turned me into a fucking monster, okay? And this ain't gonna be no sad video, just to kind of put it out there first thing. But if you're going through a breakup, I'm gonna tell you the truth, right? I'm gonna tell you exactly my experience on how I turned myself into a fucking monster, yeah, after my breakup, alright? Now, when I was skinny, right, this used to be me. I was in a relationship. Yeah, somehow, yeah, I was in a relationship, all right? Don't judge, man, you get me. But yes, I was in a relationship, and I was in that relationship for about 6 years, right? So that's a long time, they get me. And when I was younger, right, I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't have much going on for myself. I truly put all my efforts into my relationship. I truly put all my eggs into this one basket, right? And it didn't get me anywhere. That is the truth, right? Because when you're young, right, firstly, you don't know what you're actually getting yourself into when it comes to a relationship. You don't even know what you truly want from a relationship. Like, just having someone as a companionship, just being there and having a girlfriend and having sex all the time and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fun, it's cool, but there was no true purpose to my younger relationship, thinking I'm going to spend the rest of my life with this person, right? So weirdly enough, I didn't really bother in like other stuff like my career, my physique. I tried to go gym a couple of times, but I wasn't never truly consistent with it, right? I was in this relationship just because I was in a relationship. Maybe I feel like I wanted some sort of validation, you know what I'm saying, thinking that I was good enough. Maybe I wanted some sort of acceptance, thinking like, oh, I got a girlfriend now, so I just feel like I'm accepted and I feel like I've got this approval from someone. Does that make sense? And I used to love this girl, right? Of course, because if you get into a relationship, eventually you're going to start, actually catching some real feelings, right? And I did. That's the truth. I think she loved me as well. But it didn't end the best, and she broke up with me, right? I was kind of like heartbroken at one point, right? And I was just like thinking like, yo, like, what do I even do with my life now? Because I was trying to text her back after like we broke up and stuff. I was trying to text her back. I was trying to like, but I was doing some mad shit, man, some weird shit. Because back then I was insecure, right? And when you're insecure, I was trying to call her on no caller ID. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to like fucking chat to her on TikTok, chat to her through Instagram, or just try find a way to even just, get access to her. You know what I'm saying? Because again, as I feel like that was the only kind of like best option that I had back then, right? Weirdly enough, I'm so thankful of that breakup, because that breakup made me who I am today. Yeah. So anyway, so after my actual breakup, right, but I felt lost in life, man. As I mentioned to you earlier, right, like obviously because I put all my eggs in this basket, right, I wasn't really doing much more for myself, right, and my whole identity was me and my girlfriend back then, right. That was my entire identity. Like, my point is, bro, when you do get a girlfriend when you are young and when you got nothing else going in your life, right? My biggest mistake was like I actually put all my efforts into the relationship when truthfully I need to put all that effort into myself, right? Even right now, like even if we was to get in a relationship right now, I would never prioritize my relationship. I would always prioritize myself, right? And that's one thing I truly learned. So if you guys are going through any sort of breakups or anything, I promise you need to put your efforts into yourself, right? You don't know what can happen in your future when it comes to girls, when it comes to relationships. You don't know, right? So it's like when I obviously went through that breakup, bro, I felt like I lost everything, bro. I felt like half my life was just wasted. Does that make sense? But thankfully, that pain, yeah, that pain that I went through and that pain that you're probably going through, right? You can use that pain as fuel, right? And that's exactly what I did, bro. I used that pain as fuel because there's no other way, bro. There's only two doors that you can choose, right? You can choose the way out of start to drink, start to smoke, start going out all the time. Don't get me wrong, which I actually did. at the start of my breakup, right? For the first couple of months, I started to do that shit. And then I realized that, no, like I need to make an actual improvement on myself. Like, what do I need to actually start doing to actually upgrade myself? You get me? And then I was like, you know what? The only thing I need to do right now is just get in shape, man. So I started to go to the gym, bro, right? This was again, I was in my relationship and I was going to the gym, just not consistently. I was just going here and there, right? But this time around, I was like, nah, bro, like I need to make a fucking change, bro. I need to have a mad transformation, bro. Like I need to just lock myself in, bro. Don't chat to no bitches, no girls. Stop partying, stop drinking alcohol, stop smoking, and just lock in and actually just level up myself, man. And that's exactly what I did, okay? Bro, like, when I took this pain, right, because I was so heartbroken, I felt like I had nothing left in my life, right? I was like, yo, this is my way out, bro. Like, if I can change my physique, I can change anything, bro, right? If you can change your physique, I promise you can change anything. I put all my efforts into getting in shape, and that's exactly what happened, bro, okay? And I didn't know what else would come out of me getting in shape. Like, I just knew that this is my only path, right? And since I started to do that, I started to focus on my nutrition, right? I started to actually be in a calorie surplus. I started to focus on my protein. I started to take the gym seriously. I was going to gym 5 times a week, right? I was hitting all my compounds. And every single day, the only thing I could think of was, I need to better myself. I need to better myself. I need to become the best version of myself, right? And I promise you, once you start this journey, right, you will never regret anything from the past, bro, right? So anyway, I started to actually see results. I started to actually see a progress in my life for the first time, right? And for the first time, my results, it wasn't like a material, it wasn't like a material thing. Like, it wasn't like a car, it wasn't a piece of clothes or some nice shoes. It wasn't anything material. It was something that I had for myself, right? It was something that I built on my own. Does that make sense? Like, once you start actually doing self-development and you start taking your fitness seriously, right? No one can take that shit away from you, bro, okay? And that itself gave me so much more confidence in myself. Because firstly, when I was obviously in that relationship, I'll be honest with you, I was insecure, bro. I was skinny. I felt insecure most of my time. Like, I'd always wear like baggy clothes. I'd always wear jumpers. I wouldn't even like rock t-shirts as much. And that's not a nice feeling to have, okay? So again, like, I need to do work on myself, right? I was insecure, right? I wasn't comfortable in my own skin, right? I was always trying to look for approval outside of myself when truthfully I need to work on myself, right? And the gym and the fitness journey, bro, you will build confidence when you start gaining results. You will build discipline, right? You will start to find your, your purpose, bro. That's the truth. Because I never used to love myself the way I love myself now, right? And you need to look into the mirror and you need to like who you're becoming. If you don't look into the mirror and you don't like who you're becoming, that's because you're not on the right path yet, okay? And my breakup was the best thing that ever happened to me, because that made me realize that I need to become the best version of myself. I need to start building something for myself. And the first mission I accomplished was my physique, right? And I can't explain to you how many benefits of getting in shape can truly change your life, right? And I don't even regret my breakup at all now. I am so grateful for my breakup. And I want you to understand that if you're going through a breakup, or if you ever have been through a breakup, right, there is light at the end of the tunnel, okay? But sometimes your breakups give you a reason to start making a change. Only when you're in true pain, you want to change something, right? When you're not in pain, we're all comfortable. That's the truth. Like, when you're in a relationship, we're too comfortable. We're just like, oh yeah, like, yeah, it's cool like, if I get fat. It's cool if I don't, focus on my career because I got a girl. Like, it's cool. Like, she accepts me for who I am. That's nice, yeah, but as a man, the only way to really feel like you'll become the best version of yourself is by always doing something for yourself, always trying to build the next thing, or whether that's your physique, whether that's your business, whether that's building a family, whether that's teaching people. Like when you have a big purpose, right, that will fulfill you more than anything, bro, especially if you're a man, okay? So the moral of the story is, if you're going through a breakup and you're in pain and you don't know where to start, first things first, don't go to the alcohol, don't go to the weed and smoking, don't do any of that shit, right? Focus on yourself, focus on trying to level up, right? Because at the end of the day, yeah, I would tell you one thing: women come and go, right? But yourself, the person that you look into the mirror every single day, that person you see every day, that person in your mind that you speak to, you spend your whole life with, right? If you don't make this person the best person that you can possibly make, right, you're never going to truly love yourself, and you're never going to truly be confident, and you're never going to be consistent, right? You want to fall in love with yourself, not in an egotistical way, but in a way where, like, every time you look into the mirror, you're like, yo, like, yeah, I am putting all my efforts into myself. I am making myself the greatest version of myself, right? And I promise you, the moment you start this journey after your breakup, or even if you're not going for a breakup, bro, the moment you start this self-development journey, yeah, you're gonna feel so much better about yourself, and to start taking action. Fuck the reading. Fuck, oh yeah, I need to learn exactly. No, just take action, bro. Like, we all know how to get in shape, bro. Go to the gym, stay consistent, eat clean, right? Of course, learn it, yeah. But I'm talking about take action, bro. Because the moment I started taking action, bro, is the moment that I knew, yo, I started seeing results. Right? That being said, listen, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah, I want to know your guys' experience and your thoughts on this. But if you're going through a breakup, let me know in the comments, bro. And I promise you, bro, if you start on yourself, right, forget your ex, bro, right? You're going to have abundance of bitches, bro. I'll tell you that right now, right? I'm not even saying that in a cocky way, yeah, but fuck your ex, yeah, because I promise you, you've got so much bigger things coming, right? But now you need to prepare yourself for that. You need to prepare yourself for that time, because when the opportunity comes, right, you got to be ready, bro. You got to be ready, bro. Right? That being said, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Leave a like down below as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video.